Have you ever been in the middle of an ordinary day? Maybe you're making coffee, scrolling through your phone, or sitting in traffic, when suddenly your heart tightens for no reason? A rush of emotion washes over you. A longing that doesn't feel like it belongs to you. A sadness that isn't yours. Or a warmth in your chest that rises out of nowhere. Like someone just whispered your name even though no one is around. And in that exact moment, a thought appears in your mind, completely uninvited. Are they thinking about me? Why do I feel them so strongly? We've all felt connections before. Crushes, exes, soulmates, karmic complications, but nothing explains this. This intensity. This sudden shift in your emotional state. This energetic pull that refuses to fade, even if the person is miles away, or completely absent from your life. Some people go years, even decades, without experiencing something like this. But when it does happen, it shakes you. It makes you question your logic, your sanity, your beliefs about love and spirituality. Because how can you explain it? How do you explain waking up from a dream about them, on a night when you never dream, only to find out they were thinking about you at that exact moment? How do you explain feeling a wave of sadness crash through your body, only to learn later that they were going through something painful? How do you explain the sudden peace you feel at 2 a.m.? As if someone somewhere is reaching for you with love so pure and familiar that it calms your soul instantly. You can ignore the signs. You can pretend it's coincidence. You can try to logic your way out of it. But deep down, a part of you knows, this is not ordinary. This is not random. This is a connection that exists beyond time, distance, and reason. And that connection has a name. The energetic cord. Before we dive into what it is, how it works, and why twin flames feel it more intensely than any other connection, let me take you into a story. Imagine this. There's a woman named May. She's strong, intuitive, emotionally grounded. She's not someone who falls apart easily. One night, she's sitting on her couch reading a book when she suddenly feels her chest tighten. It's not anxiety, not fear, not a physical issue. It feels like a wave, something heavy and emotional, crashing through her body. She closes her book, puts a hand on her heart, and whispers, "Why do I feel like something is wrong?" She hasn't spoken to her twin flame for months. No texts, no social media, no updates. But she feels him. Every part of her senses him. And at that exact moment, miles away, he's having a panic attack in the bathroom of his apartment, trying to breathe, trying to not fall apart. He doesn't know why he's thinking of her. He doesn't know why her face comes into his mind. But he feels pulled toward her. Like her energy is wrapping around him, grounding him. Two people. Two lives. Two separate realities. Yet one emotional frequency. One soul signature. One shared energy field. This is the energetic cord. Now pause for a moment and ask yourself, has something like this ever happened to you? Have you ever thought of them intensely, only to have them message you seconds later? Have you ever felt their mood without knowing why? Have you ever sensed their presence in the silence? Not through memory but through energy? What if I told you? It's not your imagination. It's not attachment. It's not psychological projection. It's resonance. A tuning fork effect between two souls who share the same original frequency. Twin flames don't just connect emotionally. They sync. They merge. They attune at an energetic level that goes far beyond the human mind. When you meet your twin flame, something inside you, something ancient, something wordless, recognizes them instantly, long before your brain can understand it. And from that moment on, your energies intertwine. Your fields lock in. Your frequencies begin to communicate beyond language. This is why you can be physically apart but emotionally connected. Why silence feels like conversation. Why distance doesn't break the bond, it amplifies it. You are not imagining it. You are not too sensitive. You are not making spiritual assumptions. You are experiencing a real, measurable phenomenon that mystics, healers, and spiritual traditions have spoken about for thousands of years. The invisible energetic cord between two souls who come from the same source. Some call it the silver cord. Some call it the heart chakra connection. Some call it telepathic sync. But in twin flame dynamics, this cord becomes something far more powerful, far more intense, far more transformative. The kind of connection that wakes you up at night for no reason. The kind that makes your heart race when they're about to reach out. The kind that pulls you into their emotions whether you want it or not. The kind that reveals the truth behind the illusion of separation. You feel them because the cord is active. You sense them because the cord is alive. You are connected because your souls remember each other. It's not fantasy. It's not delusion. It's recognition, at the deepest energetic level possible. So now the real question is, how does this cord actually work? Why does it intensify the moment you meet? And why does it make you feel their emotions as if they're your own? To answer that, we need to go deeper into energy, vibration, soul memory, connection mechanics, and the way twin flame frequencies behave when they collide. And trust me, once you understand this, you will finally make sense of everything you've been feeling. Everything that confused you. Everything that overwhelmed you. Everything that made you question yourself. Because the truth is, you're not connected because you're weak. You're connected because your souls never stop being one. So now that you've felt the pull, the waves of emotion, the telepathic whispers, we reach the question that everyone asks sooner or later. What is the energetic cord? Is it just a metaphor? Or is it a real spiritual mechanism? To answer that, we need to step outside the limits of the physical world, the logical mind, and the idea that humans are separate units moving through life alone. Because the truth is, you are not just a body, not just a personality, not just a collection of memories. You are a field. A vibration, a consciousness that extends beyond your skin. And the energetic cord is the bridge between two fields that once existed as one. The soul is energy, not form. Everything in the universe is vibrating energy. The chair you're sitting on. The emotions in your chest. The thought that just appeared in your mind. Your heartbeat, your intuition, your dreams. Everything is frequency. Your soul too is a frequency, and even more specifically a signature. Just as no two fingerprints are identical, no two souls emit the exact same energetic pattern. Except for one miraculous exception. Your twin flame. The twin flame dynamic is not about two people who simply get along or have chemistry. It's about two energies that originate from the same source, the same spark, the same blueprint. This means that long before you ever met them in this lifetime, you were connected. You have always been connected. You will always be connected. And the energetic cord is the thread of consciousness that bridges the two halves of the same soul essence. Not created in this lifetime. Not dependent on physical interaction. Not tied to romance, time, distance, or logic. Simply is. 2. The energetic cord forms before birth, not after meeting. Many people believe the connection forms when you meet your twin flame for the first time. But that's not quite accurate. The cord already existed, fully formed, fully active, in the spiritual plane long before you were born. Imagine this. Two streams of light flowing from the same sun. Two currents of energy moving through different bodies. Two consciousnesses sharing one source memory. When you incarnate, the connection doesn't disappear. It simply becomes dormant. Like a sleeping circuit waiting for the moment the two physical counterparts encounter each other. And the instant you meet in the physical world, it's like plugging two live wires into each other. A massive surge of recognition. A shockwave of remembrance. A reactivation of something ancient. You don't form the cord in that moment. You remember it. 3. The cord is not metaphorical, it's energetic architecture. Many spiritual traditions describe it with different names. The silver cord, the antakarana, the bridge of light, the red thread of fate, the etheric ribbon, the heart chakra tie. These aren't symbolic, they're direct attempts to describe a real energetic mechanism observed by mystics, clairvoyants, and healers across thousands of years. But in twin flame dynamics, the cord functions differently than any other connection. It doesn't just link hearts. It links fields. It synchronizes auras. It connects chakras. It binds frequencies into a shared resonance pattern. Think of it like two radios tuned to the exact same station. If one radio changes volume, the other echoes it energetically. If one signals distress, the other picks it up. If one pulses with love, the other feels the warmth. The cord is not emotional dependency. It is not psychic obsession. It is not imagination. It is resonance. 4. The cord operates across all 3 layers of connection. To fully understand it, imagine the cord as having 3 intertwined strands. The emotional strand. This is the one most people notice first. You feel their emotions, sometimes subtly, sometimes overwhelmingly, an unexpected sadness, a surge of longing, an unexplainable peace, a sudden burst of energy, especially during powerful moments in their life, heartbreak, breakthroughs, awakenings, fear. You feel it as if your own heart is experiencing it. You're not crazy. You're connected. B. The mental/telepathic strand. This is the part that feels like communication without words. You think of them intensely out of nowhere. You hear their voice in your mind. You know what they feel toward you before they say anything. You sense when they pull away, when they come closer, when they're searching for you in their thoughts. This strand is why the twin flame mind connection feels so real, so intrusive, and so undeniable. Z. The spiritual/chakra strand. This is the deepest layer. The one that keeps you connected even when emotions fade, even when the mind tries to forget. This strand works through the heart chakra, the solar plexus, the third eye, the crown, and the energy field around your body. This is why your chest warms when they think of you, why you feel pressure in your forehead when they're emotionally overwhelmed, why your heart chakra activates spontaneously during separation, why you sense them entering your energy even though they're not physically present. The deeper the spiritual connection, the more active this strand becomes. 5. The cord reactivates all at once, instantly. When you meet your twin flame in the physical world, the activation is immediate. Not gradual, not subtle, not logical. It's instant memory, a soul-level recognition that bypasses the mind entirely. This is why your chest tightens the first time you look into their eyes. You feel like you've known them forever. You sense their energy before they speak. Your body reacts in ways you can't explain. You feel magnetically drawn to them. You might not understand it consciously, but your soul does. It remembers the link. It remembers the contract. It remembers its counterpart. And the energetic cord wakes up with a force strong enough to shake both of you. 6. Why the twin flame cord is different from soulmates or karmics. It's simple. Soulmates connect. Karmics trigger. Twin flames merge. Only twin flames share the same origin frequency. Only twin flames exchange energy at the level of identity. Only twin flames create mutual energetic activation. Only twin flames can feel each other across distance, silence, and time. A soulmate comforts your soul. A karmic tests your soul. But a twin flame mirrors your soul. Because it is your soul in another body. That's why the cord feels unbreakable. Because it is. It's not a bond of attachment. It's the memory of oneness running through 2 separate lives. 7. The cord remains even through separation. People often ask, does the cord break when we separate? Does it weaken if they move on? Does it disappear if they deny the connection? The answer is simple: no. The cord does not break. It does not fade. It does not dissolve. Separation changes the experience of the connection, not the existence of it. It's like the moon behind clouds. You may not see it, but it's still there, glowing, pulling the tides, influencing everything. Twin flames may choose distance, avoidance, silence, denial, but the cord stays active. Sometimes even more intensely during separation than union. Because separation forces growth. Growth raises vibration. Raised vibration amplifies connection. Distance does not kill the cord. It strengthens it. 8. So why does it feel so overwhelming? Because you're not just feeling your energy anymore. You're feeling theirs too. 2 emotional worlds. 2 mental patterns. 2 spiritual frequencies. 2 DNA-level memories. All flowing through one shared energetic bridge. It's not easy. It's not comfortable. It's not meant to be. The twin flame cord is not about romance. It's about awakening. Awakening hurts. Awakening transforms. Awakening cleanses everything false. And the cord ensures that both souls rise together, whether they are physically together or not. 9. The energetic cord is proof of one truth. In the end, the cord reveals one profound reality. Twin flames were never meant to find each other. They were meant to remember each other. Your hearts knew before your eyes did. Your souls knew before your minds could grasp it. Your energies recognized each other long before your bodies ever met. The cord is not something you choose. It is something you are. By now, you may understand that an energetic cord exists between twin flames. You may have even felt it in your own life. The sudden pull, the unexplainable emotion, the telepathic whispers, the moments of shared energy across distance. But here's a question few people truly ask. Why is this cord stronger, deeper, and more transformative than any other connection I've ever had? Because the answer will shift the way you see every relationship in your life. And it will explain why twin flames are so often described as both the most beautiful and the most challenging connection one can experience. 1. Origin. Twin flames are two halves of the same soul. The first reason the twin flame cord is so intense comes down to origin. Unlike soulmates, karmic partners, or close friends, twin flames are two halves of one original soul. Imagine a candle flame split into two separate candles. Though they burn in different containers, the essence, the flame, is the same. The DNA of the soul, its vibrational signature, its fundamental energetic blueprint, is identical. This means their emotional frequencies are inherently compatible. Their spiritual resonance is naturally attuned. Their subconscious, even their soul memory, is interconnected. Other connections are based on compatibility, lessons, or karmic ties. Twin flames are connected at the root, at the blueprint level. No other connection has this depth. 2. Mirror effect. You see yourself through them. The second reason is what spiritual teachers call the mirror effect. Your twin flame doesn't just reflect your personality, desires, or quirks. They reflect your core self, your deepest wounds, and your most authentic potential. This mirroring amplifies the connection because it doesn't allow you to hide. Your insecurities, fears, and unhealed traumas appear mirrored in their energy. For example, if you struggle with self-worth, your twin flame may unconsciously trigger situations that force you to confront it. If you avoid emotional vulnerability, they may withdraw in ways that push you to open your heart. This mirroring creates energy feedback loops. The cord vibrates with every interaction, every thought, every emotional spike, intensifying the connection far beyond ordinary relationships. 3. The cord operates on a multidimensional level. Most relationships exist primarily in the physical and emotional dimensions. You meet, talk, feel, maybe even argue or comfort each other. The twin flame cord is multidimensional, connects you on physical level, subtle sensations, synchronistic timing, or even inexplicable aches or comfort in your body. Emotional level, instant empathy, shared feelings, joy or pain mirrored across miles. Mental level, telepathic thoughts, insights into their mindset, premonitions. Spiritual level, chakra activation, soul memory recognition, awakening of consciousness. Few relationships ever operate across all four dimensions simultaneously, and that is why the twin flame cord feels like an invisible force, often overwhelming, often exhilarating. 4. Energetic symmetry, matching frequencies. Another unique aspect is energetic symmetry. Twin flames have matching vibrational frequencies, meaning the energy one emits is naturally readable and absorbed by the other. For example, when one twin flame experiences a rush of love, the other literally feels it in their heart. When one is stressed or anxious, the other may suddenly feel tension in their chest or body. It's like two musical instruments playing in perfect resonance. Any change in one instrument, a vibration, a chord, a pause, is instantly echoed in the other. This is not sympathy. This is energetic synchronization at the deepest level. 5. Distance strengthens the connection, not weakens it. Most human connections weaken with distance. You stop texting, you stop calling, you stop seeing each other, the bond fades. Not with twin flames. Because the cord exists beyond time and space, physical separation does not weaken it. It often strengthens it. Absence allows reflection and inner work. Distance amplifies intuition and energetic perception. The cord continues to transmit subtle cues, emotions, mental impressions, even visions or dreams. This is why twin flames often report feeling each other during life crises, even when thousands of miles apart. a feat no ordinary connection could achieve. 6. The cord amplifies growth and awakening. Here's the most important point. The twin flame cord is not about comfort or convenience. It's about spiritual acceleration. The cord forces you to confront hidden fears, face unhealed trauma, awaken dormant potential, step into higher consciousness. In essence, the cord acts like a spiritual accelerator. Every emotional wave, every mirrored pain, every psychic echo is not punishment. It is designed to elevate both souls. And because twin flames share the same origin, the cord ensures that neither can fake growth. The resonance demands authenticity. 7 twin flame cords can transmit emotion across miles. If you've ever wondered why you suddenly feel sad, anxious, or elated, out of nowhere, it may be your twin flame sending an energetic pulse. A sudden pang of longing when they're thinking of you. A rush of joy when they achieve something meaningful. Anxiety, restlessness, or tension when they are in difficulty. This is not imagination or coincidence. The cord literally transmits energy. It is subtle but profound. It is silent but undeniable. It is invisible, yet undeniable. It is proof that energy precedes form, and that two souls once divided can still communicate across dimensions. 8. Emotional intensity. Why you can't ignore them. No other connection creates this kind of emotional intensity. Soulmates may comfort you. Friends may support you. Lovers may excite you. But twin flames make you feel everything at once. Joy and longing. Love and frustration. Clarity and confusion. And the cord is responsible for this emotional amplification. Think of it as an emotional amplifier. Whatever your twin flame experiences, your energetic field absorbs, mirrors, and intensifies it, and vice versa. This is why some people describe twin flames as exhausting yet electrifying. It's not accidental. It's the nature of the cord itself. 9. The cord cannot be broken by willpower. Many people try to ignore or escape a twin flame connection, believing distance or avoidance will sever the cord. It won't. The cord is not dependent on human will. It exists at the soul level. It is maintained by shared vibration, energetic resonance, and soul memory. Attempting to suppress the connection may reduce the intensity temporarily, but the cord remains. It waits silently until both souls are ready to face each other again. Sometimes the intensity decreases as lessons are integrated, but the connection itself remains intact and alive, permanent, undeniable, unbreakable. 10. Why the twin flame cord transforms everything. Finally, the reason the twin flame cord is stronger than any other connection is simple. It is not a relationship. It is a mechanism of awakening. It exists to reveal your deepest self, activate your latent spiritual potential, heal generational or karmic wounds, expand consciousness, pull you into alignment with your higher purpose. Other relationships can offer companionship, validation, or lessons. Twin flames offer transcendence. The cord is the invisible hand guiding both souls toward wholeness. Not by chance, not by desire, but by design at the soul level. Conclusion. A bond beyond comparison. The twin flame cord is permanent, multidimensional, mirroring, resonant, transformative, spiritually catalytic. No other bond comes close. No other relationship mirrors you so perfectly, challenges you so deeply, or accelerates your growth so dramatically. When you feel that pull, that sudden rush of emotion, or that telepathic echo, know that it is real. It is not coincidence. It is not fantasy. It is your soul reconnecting with its other half. It is the energetic cord of your twin flame, alive, vibrant, and forever entwined with your own. By now, you understand that the twin flame energetic cord exists, and that it's stronger than any other connection. But what does it actually do? How does it transmit emotion, thought, and energy across distance and time? Why do you suddenly feel their joy, sadness, or anxiety as if it were your own? This is what we explore in Part 4. The mechanics of energetic transmission between twin flames, how energy flows, how emotions mirror, and how your soul senses their presence even when they are not physically near. 1. Energy flows like a river, the basics of transmission. Think of the energetic cord as a living river of energy connecting two souls. When one twin flame experiences a strong emotion, a surge of energy travels through the cord. The other twin flame, attuned to the same vibrational frequency, receives it immediately, even unconsciously. Joy, sadness, anxiety, excitement, love, fear. All emotions ripple across this river, often faster than thought itself. This is why some twin flames report feeling their partner's energy during moments of crisis, triumph, or emotional intensity, even across continents. The cord doesn't rely on words, messages, or social media. It is a direct transmission of vibration, a silent, invisible dialogue between souls. 2. Emotional mirroring. Feeling their heart in yours. One of the most common and mystifying experiences is emotional mirroring. Your twin flame feels something deeply and you feel it too. It could be subtle, a vague sense of unease, or overwhelming, a sudden wave of grief, excitement, or longing. Imagine this. Your twin flame just received devastating news at work. They are alone, overwhelmed, unsure. You, hundreds of miles away, sitting in a quiet cafe, suddenly feel an inexplicable weight in your chest. You feel anxious, restless, or sad with no clear reason. Later, when they finally reach out, you realize the cord transmitted their emotional state to you instantly, long before any physical communication occurred. This is not empathy in the ordinary sense. It's a direct energetic exchange, instantaneous and undeniable. The twin flame cord is a conduit for pure emotional resonance, bypassing logic and mind entirely. 3. Telepathy. Receiving thoughts and impressions. Beyond emotion, the cord can transmit mental energy, thoughts, impressions, and subtle guidance. Have you ever thought of your twin flame and had them call or message you seconds later? Felt certain of their decision before they made it? Known what they were about to say, even without communication? These are examples of telepathic energy flow. The twin flame cord allows two minds to synchronize on a subconscious level. It's not conscious manipulation or guesswork. It's vibrational alignment of thought patterns. Your brain may interpret this as intuition, coincidence, or synchronicity. But at the energetic level, it is direct communication across the cord. 4. Physical sensations. The body as a receiver. The energetic cord doesn't just communicate mentally or emotionally. It works through the body as well. Sudden chills, warmth, or tingling sensations. Tightness in the chest when your twin flame is stressed or sad. Relaxation and calm when they are peaceful. This happens because emotions are stored in the body as energy, and the cord transmits these emotional vibrations to the counterpart's energetic field. Your body becomes a receiver, reflecting the energy your twin flame emits. This is why some people feel literally sick when their twin flame is distressed. Their own physical system responds to the transmitted energy. 5. Dreams and intuitive guidance. Another fascinating aspect is how the cord works through dreams and intuition. Many twin flames report vivid dreams of their counterpart, sometimes foretelling events in real life. The cord transmits energy during sleep when the mind is more receptive, enabling impressions, guidance, or emotional release. Dreams are often a safe space for the energy to flow freely without interference from the conscious mind. Similarly, intuitive nudges, sudden thoughts, gut feelings, or insights are often the cord transmitting a subtle message. They need you, or you need them, or something significant is happening. 6. Synchrony and timing. Energy can influence events. The cord doesn't just transmit feelings. It often aligns external circumstances. You might notice strange coincidences, seeing their favorite song play, finding a photo, or experiencing events that remind you of them. These synchronicities are energetic echoes, the cord influencing the environment as part of the exchange of vibration. This is why twin flames often feel as if the universe conspires to keep them energetically in sync, even when they are physically separated. 7. Emotional overload. When the cord feels intense. One of the challenges of the twin flame cord is emotional intensity. Because the cord allows energy to flow in both directions, you may find yourself overwhelmed by their feelings, especially during conflict, separation, or emotional turmoil. You feel their anxiety, anger, or sadness as if it were yours. You may experience restlessness, insomnia, or sudden mood swings. Your own energy can be temporarily destabilized until the flow settles. This intensity is a reflection of energetic resonance. The stronger the emotional state of one twin flame, the more it reverberates through the cord to the other. It's a sign of connection, not weakness. 8. The role of conscious awareness. The cord operates whether you are aware of it or not. Some twin flames are highly sensitive, consciously noticing emotional and physical cues. Others may ignore or suppress their experiences, yet the energy flow continues at a subconscious level. Developing conscious awareness allows you to understand when you are absorbing your twin flame's energy versus creating your own emotional state. Learn to regulate and balance the flow. Use the connection to enhance growth, intuition, and emotional resilience. The cord becomes not only a channel of connection, but also a tool for spiritual evolution. 9. Balancing the energetic flow. Because the cord is a two-way highway of energy, it's important to manage your energetic boundaries. Practice grounding and energy clearing techniques, meditation, nature walks, or breathwork. Maintain emotional awareness. Distinguish between your feelings and the energy transmitted from your twin flame. Avoid over-identifying with their experiences, especially in moments of conflict. When balanced, the cord becomes a source of empowerment rather than overwhelm. You can feel their energy, learn from it, and integrate the lessons without being drained. 10. Energy transmission as a mirror for growth. Ultimately, the energetic cord is a mirror of growth. When your twin flame struggles, you are prompted to confront your own challenges. When they achieve breakthroughs, you are inspired to elevate yourself. When distance or silence occurs, you are pushed toward independence, self-awareness, and emotional maturity. Every emotional pulse, telepathic impression, or physical sensation is not random. It is energy designed to guide, awaken, and align both souls. The cord doesn't just transmit energy, it transforms it, creating a dynamic process of mutual spiritual evolution. Conclusion. Feeling is proof of connection. If you've ever felt their joy or sadness as if it were your own, had premonitions or intuitive insights about their actions, experienced dreams or visions of them, notice synchronicities that seem impossible, then you are experiencing the energetic cord in action. It is proof of an invisible bridge, an eternal connection, and a shared soul signature. This energy flow is not random, not coincidental, not imagined. It is the language of souls speaking to one another. A language beyond words, beyond logic, beyond time. The twin flame cord transmits energy, emotion, and thought in ways ordinary relationships cannot. It awakens, challenges, and transforms. And when you learn to work with it consciously, it becomes a powerful catalyst for love, healing, and spiritual growth. By this point, you understand what the twin flame energetic cord is, how it transmits energy, and why it is stronger than any other connection. But how do you know if your cord is truly active and vibrant? Not all feelings, coincidences, or intuitions indicate a twin flame connection. There are many types of soul bonds, karmic relationships, soulmates, deep friendships, but only a twin flame cord carries certain unmistakable signatures. In Part 5, we will explore the most common, unmistakable signs that your energetic cord is strong, alive, and actively working between you and your twin flame. 1. Sudden emotional waves without apparent cause. One of the earliest and clearest signs of an active cord is emotional waves that seem to come from nowhere. You may feel sudden sadness, anxiety, joy, or longing without knowing why. You may experience unexplained tears or laughter. A sense of heaviness or lightness in your chest may appear spontaneously. These emotional surges are the cord transmitting the energy of your twin flame. Their feelings, experiences, or emotional states are mirrored in your own energetic field. For example, your twin flame is stressed during a presentation, and hours later, you feel sudden tension and restlessness. They are celebrating a success in another city, and inexplicably, you feel joy rising in your chest, as if you shared the moment. The emotional flow is subtle yet undeniable. When this happens consistently, it is a strong indicator that the cord is active. 2. Intense longing during separation. Another unmistakable sign is longing that goes beyond ordinary missing someone. The feeling is more than nostalgia or loneliness. It's an intense pull toward the other person, a sensation that your soul is incomplete without them. Sometimes the longing can be accompanied by physical sensations. a tightening in the chest, restlessness, or even insomnia. This longing is the energetic cord reminding you of your soul connection, even when physical circumstances prevent union. Unlike romantic desire or attachment, this pull is soul-level resonance. It persists regardless of circumstance, time, or logic. 3. Telepathic awareness. A strong and active cord often manifests as telepathic awareness. You may know what they're thinking or feeling before they speak. Sometimes you sense their moods, decisions, or intentions across vast distances. You may experience sudden insights about them that later prove accurate. This is not intuition alone. It is a direct energetic transmission through the cord. For example, you wake up with the thought of your twin flame calling, and they contact you minutes later. You sense a sudden crisis in their life and intuitively reach out, only to find they needed support at that exact moment. Telepathy between twin flames is natural, frequent, and reliable, far beyond ordinary psychic impressions. 4. Physical sensations corresponding to their state. The twin flame cord often communicates through the body. Sudden chills, warmth, tingling, or pressure in the chest, throat, or head. Fatigue, lightheadedness, or energy spikes without apparent reason. Subtle aches or pains that mirror emotional states. These physical reactions are energy being transmitted through the cord. For example, your twin flame experiences intense anxiety or heartbreak, and you suddenly feel tension in your chest. They experience joy or love, and your heart feels lighter, almost like it is synchronizing with theirs. This is the body responding to vibrational energy, a natural physical manifestation of an otherwise invisible cord. 5. Vivid dreams and shared experiences. Dreams are another clear indicator. The cord often becomes active during sleep, when the conscious mind is quiet, and the subconscious is open to energy flow. You may have vivid dreams of your twin flame, sometimes reliving moments you've shared or envisioning events that haven't occurred yet. The dreams may carry intense emotion, clarity, or spiritual symbolism. Sometimes dreams appear synchronized, both twin flames dreaming of each other or similar events on the same night. Dream experiences often serve as energetic rehearsal or communication, allowing the cord to transmit subtle cues and emotional resonance safely. 6. Heightened intuition and synchronicities. When the cord is active, your intuition becomes heightened, and you start noticing synchronistic events that seem too precise to be coincidence. Seeing their favorite song play, or a symbol associated with them appearing repeatedly. Random encounters or signs aligning in uncanny ways. A sense that the universe is subtly guiding you toward them or aligning events for reconnection. These synchronicities are energetic markers, often generated by the cord itself. They reflect the deep interconnectedness of your vibrational frequencies. 7. Feeling their energy across distance. Perhaps the most unmistakable sign is feeling them despite physical separation. You may sense their presence in a room even when they're not there. A sudden wave of emotion or energy may hit you while they are thinking of you. You may feel energized, drained, or emotionally moved for no reason, often directly linked to their state. This is the cord transmitting energy across space, proving that twin flame connection transcends physical boundaries. 8. Emotional triggers and rapid growth. An active cord often brings rapid emotional awakening and personal growth. Their energy may trigger your deepest fears, insecurities, or unresolved wounds. You may experience intense emotions, spiritual breakthroughs, or sudden clarity. Conflicts or separations often accelerate inner growth and self-awareness. This is a defining feature of twin flames. The cord amplifies everything, both challenges and joys, to catalyze spiritual and emotional evolution. 9. Synchronization of life patterns. When the cord is strong, you may notice life patterns aligning with your twin flame. Similar thoughts, insights, or realizations happening at the same time. Similar life events, emotional breakthroughs, or decision-making patterns. A subtle push toward reunion, healing, or shared experiences that guide both souls toward balance. These alignments are subtle yet profound, often recognized only in hindsight. They indicate that the energetic cord is actively harmonizing your growth and vibration. 10. A sense of knowing that defies logic. Finally, perhaps the most powerful sign is a sense of knowing that transcends reason. You feel certain about your connection, even without proof. You sense that distance, time, or obstacles cannot sever the bond. You have an unshakable conviction that this connection is eternal, essential, and transformational. This inner knowing is the soul-level confirmation of an active, vibrant cord. It is not wishful thinking or emotional attachment. It is a recognition that your energies are permanently intertwined. Conclusion: the cord is alive and vibrant. If you experience several of these signs, emotional waves, physical sensations, telepathic impressions, dreams, synchronicities, or deep knowing, then your energetic cord is alive and active. It is a living conduit for emotion, thought, and spiritual resonance. A mirror reflecting your deepest self and your twin flame's essence. A tool for growth, awakening, and transformation. Unlike ordinary relationships, the twin flame cord is permanent, dynamic, and multidimensional. It transcends distance, time, and circumstance, guiding both souls toward alignment, healing, and ultimate reunion, whether physical or energetic. The next time you feel sudden longing, an unexpected surge of emotion, or a dream that resonates too deeply to be coincidence, remember, this is the cord speaking. Your soul is connected, your energies are intertwined, and the bond you share is extraordinary. By now, you understand what the twin flame energetic cord is, how it transmits energy, and the unmistakable signs that it is active. But knowledge alone is not enough. The energetic cord is a living, dynamic force, and if left unmanaged, it can overwhelm, confuse, or drain you. Part 6 will explore how to consciously strengthen, navigate, and work with your twin flame cord to enhance connection, support spiritual growth, and maintain emotional and energetic balance. 1. Cultivate awareness of your energy. The first step in working with the cord is energy awareness. You cannot navigate an invisible force without first recognizing its presence. Begin by noticing emotional waves, thoughts, and physical sensations as they arise. Ask yourself, is this my feeling, or is it coming from my twin flame? Observe without judgment, recognizing patterns and triggers. This practice may take time. Initially, emotional energy may feel overwhelming or confusing, but with consistent observation, you'll begin to differentiate between your energy and theirs, which is essential for conscious engagement with the cord. Practical exercise. Sit quietly for 10 to 15 minutes each day. Close your eyes and scan your body for sensations. Identify areas of tension, warmth, or tingling. Mentally ask, is this my energy, or is it from my twin flame? Simply observe the energy flow without trying to change it. Awareness is the foundation for all further work. 2. Grounding techniques. The cord can carry intense emotional and energetic currents. Without grounding, you may feel exhausted, anxious, or disoriented. Grounding anchors your energy, allowing the cord to be a source of insight and growth rather than overwhelm. Some effective grounding techniques. Nature grounding. Walk barefoot on grass, sand, or soil. Feel the earth beneath your feet. Breathwork. Slow, deep breaths visualizing energy flowing from your body into the ground. Visualization. Imagine roots extending from your feet into the earth, anchoring you while the cord remains active. Grounding doesn't sever the connection. It stabilizes your energy, creating a safe container for the intense flow of the twin flame cord. 3. Protecting your energetic boundaries. The twin flame cord is powerful, but without boundaries, energy can become imbalanced or draining. Recognize that you are responsible for your own energy. Understand that the cord flows both ways. Your emotional and mental states affect your twin flame, just as theirs affect you. Learn to regulate what energy you accept and how you respond. Practical exercise. Visualize a protective light surrounding your aura. Allow energy from the cord to enter only with your conscious permission. Let excessive intensity or negative energy flow back or dissipate safely without attachment. Boundaries are not barriers. They are tools for conscious, empowered interaction. 4. Meditation for connection and clarity. Meditation is one of the most effective ways to strengthen the cord consciously. Use meditation to align your vibration with your twin flame intentionally. Focus on breathing, visualization, and energy awareness. Invite the cord's energy to flow freely while maintaining calm, grounded presence. Visualization exercise. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and breathe deeply. Imagine a golden cord extending from your heart to your twin flame's heart. With each inhale, draw energy up from the earth. With each exhale, send energy through the cord in love, compassion, and understanding. Allow yourself to feel the connection without expectation or attachment. Regular meditation strengthens energetic sensitivity, deepens intuitive insight, and fosters harmony in the cord. 5. Emotional release and healing. The twin flame cord often brings unhealed emotions, triggers, and karmic patterns to the surface. Working with the cord requires active emotional processing. When emotions arise, resist suppressing or denying them. Use journaling, breathwork, or expressive movement to release pent-up feelings. Recognize that these emotions are often mirrored through the cord, providing insight into your personal growth and healing needs. Practical exercise. When you feel a sudden surge of emotion connected to your twin flame, pause and write it down. Reflect on whether it originates from your own past or is transmitted through the cord. Allow it to flow without judgment, then consciously release it through breath, visualization, or movement. Emotional release prevents energy blockages, ensuring the cord remains a channel of love and growth rather than tension or confusion. 6. Conscious sending of love and energy. The cord is not just for receiving, it is a two-way conduit. Consciously sending love, healing, and positive energy strengthens the connection. Visualize your twin flame surrounded by light, peace, and joy. Send them energy of compassion and encouragement. Even if physical contact or communication is not possible, the cord allows your intention to reach them energetically. Practical exercise. Sit quietly, visualize your twin flame's image or energy signature. Imagine a flow of golden energy moving from your heart to theirs. Intend clarity, calm, healing, or joy. Observe any subtle sensations in your body as the energy circulates. This practice deepens mutual energetic resonance and strengthens the cord over time. 7. Mindful interaction in daily life. Working with the twin flame cord doesn't only happen during meditation or solitude. Daily life offers opportunities for conscious energetic exchange. Speak and act with intention, awareness, and emotional clarity. Recognize triggers, both yours and theirs, and respond consciously rather than reactively. Maintain alignment with your higher self. Your vibration sets the tone for the cord. Even small actions, sending a loving thought, maintaining calm during conflict, or expressing gratitude, can enhance the energetic connection and reduce unnecessary turbulence. 8. Patience and acceptance. One of the most challenging aspects of the twin flame cord is timing and pacing. The cord does not always operate according to your desires or schedule. Phases of separation, silence, or intense growth are natural and essential. Trust that the cord is active and functioning even when physical connection is paused. Acceptance is crucial. Energy flows in its own rhythm, and patience allows both souls to grow harmoniously, without forcing outcomes. 9. Synchronizing vibration for mutual growth. The twin flame cord thrives on aligned vibration. Focus on raising your own vibration through joy, self-love, spiritual practice, and clarity. Avoid engaging in negative patterns, resentment, or dependency, which can distort or block the cord. Use meditation, gratitude, nature, and creative expression to elevate your energy. When both twin flames consciously raise and maintain high vibrational states, the cord becomes a powerful channel for love, insight, and spiritual awakening. 10. Integrating lessons and reflecting. Finally, working with the cord requires integration and reflection. Journal insights, emotional responses, and intuitive nudges. Reflect on patterns in the cord. When energy surges, when synchronicities appear, when telepathy occurs. Recognize the cord as a mirror, teacher, and guide. Integration transforms the cord from a source of intensity into a tool for wisdom, spiritual growth, and harmonious connection. Conclusion: mastery of the energetic cord. The twin flame cord is not passive. It is a living, breathing energy channel that mirrors, amplifies, and transmits emotion, thought, and spiritual energy. Strengthening the cord requires awareness, grounding, boundaries, meditation, and emotional processing. Conscious sending and receiving of energy creates harmony and mutual growth. Patience, self-love, and vibration alignment ensure the cord remains a source of empowerment rather than overwhelm. When approached mindfully, the twin flame cord becomes a bridge to deeper love, higher consciousness, and spiritual awakening. It is not simply a connection. It is a dance of energy, emotion, and soul resonance, guiding both twin flames toward wholeness, integration, and ultimately, union in the truest sense. By now, you understand the twin flame energetic cord, its signs, and how to consciously strengthen it. However, every cord, no matter how vibrant, comes with challenges. Intense emotional exchange, telepathic impressions, and energetic resonance can sometimes feel overwhelming, confusing, or destabilizing. Part 7 focuses on common challenges of the twin flame cord and practical strategies for navigating them, turning potential obstacles into opportunities for growth, balance, and spiritual evolution. 1. Emotional overload and intensity. One of the most frequent challenges is emotional overload. Because the cord mirrors and amplifies emotions, you may experience sudden waves of grief, anger, anxiety, or longing that feel disproportionate. You may find yourself crying without knowing why, feeling agitated, or experiencing unexplained joy or sadness. At times, emotional intensity can feel unbearable, especially during separation or conflict. Why it happens? The cord acts as an emotional amplifier. Both twin flames' feelings resonate across the connection, magnifying what might otherwise be manageable emotions. How to navigate it? Pause and breathe. Focus on slow, deep breaths to calm the nervous system. Acknowledge without attachment. Say to yourself, "This is energy coming through the cord. It is not necessarily my own." Release excess energy. Journaling, movement, or expressive art can help discharge emotional surges. Remember, emotional intensity is a sign of connection and growth, not a problem to be avoided. Learning to ride the waves consciously strengthens both your energy and the cord itself. 2. Confusion between your feelings and theirs. Another common challenge is mistaking transmitted emotions for your own. You may feel anxious, sad, or elated and assume it originates from your personal life circumstances. This can create emotional confusion, leading to self-doubt, overreaction, or impulsive decisions. Why it happens? The energetic cord transmits subtle emotional vibrations directly to your energy field. Without awareness, the source of the energy can be unclear. How to navigate it? Practice self-inquiry. Ask yourself, is this my emotion, or is it being reflected from my twin flame? Grounding and protective visualization. Anchor your energy to the earth while observing incoming vibrations. Regular check-ins. Daily reflection, journaling, and meditation help you distinguish between personal feelings and transmitted energy. With awareness, you can observe, process, and release energy without confusing it with your own emotional state. 3. Physical and energetic fatigue. The cord's intensity can lead to physical sensations that mimic fatigue or illness. Sudden tiredness, headaches, or chest tightness. Tingling, warmth, or chills in different parts of the body. Energy drain even after minimal emotional or mental engagement. Why it happens? Your nervous system and body respond to the vibrational energy transmitted through the cord. Without grounding and energy management, this can lead to exhaustion. How to navigate it? Ground regularly. Walk in nature, visualize roots extending into the earth, or use energy clearing exercises. Protect boundaries. Visualize a protective light or aura to regulate energy intake. Rest consciously. Prioritize sleep, nutrition, and self-care practices to restore energy. Physical fatigue is often a signal from the cord, a prompt to slow down, process energy, and restore balance. 4. Telepathic misinterpretations. Telepathy is a powerful gift of the twin flame cord, but it can also lead to misunderstandings. You may receive emotional or mental impressions that are unclear or incomplete. Misinterpreted energy can trigger unnecessary worry, conflict, or anxiety. Subtle messages may be symbolic rather than literal, requiring discernment. How to navigate it? Observe impressions without immediate reaction. Allow time for clarity to emerge. Use journaling. Record telepathic impressions and reflect later for context and accuracy. Cross-check reality. When possible, confirm impressions through conversation or action rather than assumption. Telepathy through the cord is fluid and symbolic, not always literal. Mindful discernment prevents unnecessary emotional turbulence. 5 challenges during separation. Separation is one of the most intense tests of the twin flame cord. Physical distance can create waves of longing, sadness, or restlessness. You may experience heightened emotional sensitivity or dreams about the other person. Doubts, fears, or attachment patterns may surface strongly during these periods. Why it happens? The cord continues to operate energetically, maintaining resonance despite physical absence. Separation often triggers growth, healing, and realignment of vibration. How to navigate it? Trust the process. Separation does not mean disconnection. It is often a stage of growth and preparation. Focus on self-development. Use the time to nurture your emotional, spiritual, and physical well-being. Consciously send love and positive energy. Even from afar, energy can flow and maintain connection. Separation can be transformational when approached with patience, trust, and conscious engagement. 6. Conflicts and energetic disturbances. Conflicts between twin flames can feel magnified through the cord. Arguments or emotional friction may create temporary tension or imbalance in the cord. You may feel their anger, frustration, or sadness as deeply as your own. Emotional intensity can trigger reactive behavior if boundaries are not maintained. How to navigate it? Pause before reacting. Observe the energy rather than responding impulsively. Focus on inner calm. Ground yourself, breathe deeply, and visualize stabilizing the cord. Communicate consciously. When possible, express thoughts with clarity, empathy, and intention. Conflict is natural in high-energy connections. Conscious management prevents energy from escalating into long-term imbalance. 7. Over-identification and dependency. A strong cord can sometimes create over-identification with the twin flame, feeling incomplete or anxious without their energetic presence, becoming reactive to every mood or action. Difficulty distinguishing personal identity from shared energy. How to navigate it? Maintain self-awareness. Regularly check in with your own emotions, needs, and desires. Strengthen personal vibration. Engage in activities that nurture your own energy and sense of self. Practice conscious detachment. Love and connect without losing your individuality. Healthy boundaries and self-integration transform the cord into empowerment rather than dependency. 8. Energy blocks and imbalances. Sometimes the cord may carry stagnant or negative energy, resulting in emotional confusion, irritability or anxiety, difficulty sensing or receiving messages clearly. How to navigate it? Energy clearing techniques. Smudging, sound healing, salt baths, or visualization to cleanse stagnant energy. Meditation with intention. Focus on restoring balance and harmonizing vibrations. Journaling and reflection. Process unresolved emotions and release attachments. Energetic cleansing refreshes the cord, allowing smoother transmission and higher resonance. 9. Spiritual growth challenges. The twin flame cord is a catalyst for spiritual awakening, but awakening can feel disorienting. Questioning life purpose, relationships, or self-identity. Confronting deep fears, past trauma, or karmic patterns. Feeling temporarily isolated or misunderstood. How to navigate it? Seek guidance and support. Spiritual mentors, meditation, and community can help anchor growth. Document experiences. Journaling or dream analysis helps make sense of spiritual insights. Embrace the process. Growth is often uncomfortable, but it strengthens both the cord and personal evolution. The cord is both teacher and mirror, presenting challenges that are necessary for awakening. 10. Integration and conscious mastery. The ultimate goal is integration and mastery of the cord. Observe, process, and release emotional, mental, and physical energy. Maintain boundaries while staying open to connection. Use the cord consciously for mutual growth, healing, and spiritual resonance. When approached mindfully, even the most intense experiences become opportunities for clarity, empowerment, and alignment. Conclusion: navigating challenges with awareness and love. The twin flame energetic cord is powerful, beautiful, and transformative, but it is not always easy. Emotional intensity, telepathic impressions, separation, and spiritual growth challenges can create turbulence. The key is awareness, grounding, emotional processing, and conscious boundaries. Learn to differentiate your energy from your twin flames. Consciously send and receive energy, meditate, and integrate lessons. When you navigate these challenges mindfully, the cord becomes a source of empowerment, spiritual awakening, and deep soul connection, turning obstacles into gateways for growth, love, and unity. The journey with the energetic cord is not just about connection. It is about learning to dance with energy, emotion, and soul resonance, mastering both yourself and your shared path with your twin flame. By this stage, you've learned about the twin flame energetic cord, its signs, how to strengthen it, and how to navigate its challenges. Yet, an active cord doesn't exist in a vacuum. It operates in resonance with the universe, subtly orchestrating events, symbols, and synchronistic moments that guide twin flames toward alignment, awareness, and reunion. Part 8 will explore the dynamic relationship between the cord, synchronicity, and universal signs, helping you understand how the universe supports this sacred connection. 1. Understanding synchronicity in the context of twin flames. Synchronicity is more than coincidence. Carl Jung described it as meaningful coincidence, moments where external events mirror internal states. For twin flames, synchronicities are the universe's way of confirming or guiding the connection. The energetic cord amplifies sensitivity to these signs, making you notice subtle cues that others might overlook. Examples include seeing repeated numbers like 1111, 222, or 1212, often when thinking of your twin flame. Encountering symbols, songs, or phrases that resonate with shared experiences. Experiencing chance meetings or events that seem too precise to be random. These moments are not accidents. They are energetic signals from the universe, often synchronized with the cord, nudging both souls toward awareness or action. 2. The cord as a conduit for universal guidance. The energetic cord doesn't just transmit emotions and thoughts. It serves as a channel through which universal energy flows. When your twin flame thinks, feels, or acts, the cord carries vibrations that resonate with cosmic guidance. Intuitive nudges, dreams, or unexpected clarity often emerge through this cord. The universe uses the cord as a conduit, ensuring that meaningful guidance reaches both souls. For instance, you feel compelled to reach out or take action, and it leads to a crucial conversation or insight. You sense a need for patience, and moments later, circumstances align perfectly to facilitate growth. In essence, the cord synchronizes your internal and external realities with the flow of the universe. 3. Recognizing signs from the universe. Twin flames often encounter repeated patterns and symbols that confirm the connection or guide the journey. Some common forms of signs include numerical sequences, angel numbers or repeated patterns like 1111, 222, 333, nature signs, birds, butterflies, or specific animals appearing during moments of reflection or emotion. Music and art, songs, lyrics, or visual imagery that evoke emotional or spiritual resonance. Dreams and visions, symbolic scenarios that echo your experiences or upcoming events. When you notice these signs, pause and observe their resonance. Often they reflect lessons, reminders, or alignment cues from the universe. 4. Timing and divine orchestration. The universe has its own perfect timing. Twin flames often experience repeated near misses or delayed reunions, unexplained separation periods that feel frustrating yet purposeful, moments of serendipity that seem perfectly orchestrated. The cord resonates with this timing, sending subtle nudges through intuition or emotional surges to prepare both souls. Trusting the process is essential. Frustration or impatience may interfere with the flow, while patience allows the cord and universe to work in harmony. 5. Mirroring and lessons through signs. The energetic cord often mirrors internal states through external events, offering guidance without direct communication. Emotional patterns may manifest in events or encounters. Personal growth may be reflected in synchronistic opportunities. Challenges can appear symbolically in daily life to highlight lessons. For example, feeling unresolved anger toward your twin flame, then encountering repeated reminders or situations that reflect this emotion. Experiencing deep intuition about a life decision, and receiving confirmation through chance encounters. In this way, the cord acts as a bridge between inner awareness and outer experience, with the universe orchestrating meaningful events to support growth and alignment. 6. Using synchronicity consciously, you can work actively with the cord and universal signs. 1. Notice. Keep a journal of repeated numbers, symbols, dreams, or coincidences. 2. Reflect. Ask, what is this teaching me? Or what does this suggest about my connection or growth? 3. Act consciously. Take inspired action when guided by signs, but without forcing outcomes. 4. Integrate lessons. Use insights to raise your vibration, release attachment, and align with your highest self. This conscious engagement transforms passive observation into active co-creation with the universe. 7. Dreams as a portal for synchronicity. Dreams are particularly potent when it comes to cord activation and universal guidance. Dreams can reveal messages from your twin flame or the universe. They often combine emotional resonance with symbolic imagery. Shared dreams or recurring themes may highlight karmic patterns or alignment opportunities. Practical tip: keep a dream journal. Write down impressions, symbols, and emotions immediately upon waking. Later reflection often uncovers deep guidance embedded in the cord and universal signals. 8. Signs through physical sensations and intuition. The cord amplifies sensitivity to external cues. Feeling a sudden jolt, chill, or warmth while encountering a synchronicity. Intuitive nudges that align perfectly with external events. Emotional reactions that resonate with symbols or messages from the universe. These responses are confirmation that the cord and universe are working together, making guidance tangible through body, mind, and spirit. 9. Serendipity and chance encounters. Many twin flames report seemingly miraculous events that facilitate connection or awareness. Meeting in unexpected places. Hearing a meaningful phrase on the radio or in conversation. Witnessing situations that perfectly illustrate lessons or timing. While these encounters appear coincidental, the cord acts as a conduit, synchronizing your vibration with the universe and guiding you toward alignment, understanding, or reunion. 10. Developing trust in the cord and universal timing. Finally, one of the most essential aspects of synchronicity is trust. Trust that the cord is alive, active, and transmitting guidance. Trust that the universe is orchestrating events for your highest good. Trust that separation, delays, and challenges serve growth rather than punishment. When trust is present, you can navigate the journey with calm, clarity, and conscious participation, using signs and synchronicities as roadmaps for spiritual and relational evolution. Conclusion: the cord and the universe in harmony. The twin flame energetic cord is not only a link between two souls, it is a living conduit connecting you to universal guidance and synchronicity. The cord amplifies awareness of signs, symbols, and meaningful coincidences. It mirrors internal states and external events, offering insight, guidance, and alignment. Synchronicities, dreams, intuitive nudges, and chance encounters are all part of the energetic dialogue between you, your twin flame, and the universe. By observing, reflecting, and acting consciously, you co-create with the cord and the universe, transforming every experience into spiritual insight, emotional growth, and energetic alignment. The universe speaks in whispers, symbols, and subtle nudges, and the cord allows you to hear, feel, and respond with the full resonance of your soul. As you have learned, the twin flame energetic cord is not merely a symbolic connection. It is a living, vibrating link between two souls, transmitting emotions, thoughts, intuition, and spiritual energy. By now, you understand its signs, synchronicity, and challenges. Yet, like any powerful energy, the cord can become imbalanced, blocked, or overstimulated, creating emotional turbulence, physical fatigue, and spiritual dissonance. Part 9 focuses on practical and spiritual techniques to heal, balance, and transform the cord, turning it into a source of empowerment, clarity, and elevated vibration for both twin flames. 1. Recognizing blockages and imbalances. Before you can heal the cord, you must identify areas of tension or stagnation. Signs of an energetically strained cord include emotional exhaustion or sudden mood swings, confusion between your emotions and your twin flame's emotions, physical fatigue, tension, or unexplained aches, recurring negative patterns or triggers in your connection, difficulty sensing the cord or experiencing communication through it. Understanding these signs is the first step toward conscious repair and transformation. The cord reflects unresolved emotional, mental, and spiritual patterns in both souls, and addressing these is crucial for harmony. 2. Grounding and stabilizing your energy. Healing the cord begins with your own energy. Without a stable foundation, attempts to clear or transform the connection may be ineffective. Practical grounding techniques. Earthing. Walk barefoot on natural surfaces such as grass, sand, or soil. Visualize energy flowing from your body into the earth. Breathwork. Use slow, deep inhalations to draw energy in and exhale to release tension. Visualize excess or stagnant energy leaving your system. Visualization. Picture roots extending from your feet into the earth, anchoring you securely while keeping your connection to the cord intact. Grounding stabilizes your energy field, allowing you to work with the cord without becoming overwhelmed by its intensity. 3. Emotional cleansing and release. The twin flame cord often mirrors unresolved emotions from both partners. Healing requires active emotional processing. Techniques for emotional release. Journaling. Write freely about emotions, triggers, and reactions connected to your twin flame. This helps externalize energy and gain clarity. Expressive movement. Dance, stretch, or move your body to release trapped energy. Breath and sound. Use deep breaths combined with vocal expression, e.g., humming, chanting, or saying affirmations, to shift energy. Visualization. Imagine emotions flowing from your body into a golden light, transforming negativity into clarity and compassion. Consistent emotional release ensures the cord does not store stagnant or heavy energy, allowing love and insight to flow more freely. 4. Energy clearing and cord resetting. Sometimes the cord may accumulate dense or conflicting energy that interferes with clarity and resonance. Advanced techniques can help clear and reset the connection. Cord clearing visualization. 1. Sit comfortably, close your eyes and take deep breaths. 2. Visualize the cord connecting your heart to your twin flame's heart. 3. Imagine a gentle stream of white or golden light flowing through the cord, dissolving negativity, confusion, and imbalance. 4. Allow the energy to move freely, carrying away blockages and leaving the cord luminous, flexible, and harmonious. 5. Set the intention. This cord is now purified, balanced, and aligned with the highest good of both souls. Regular cord clearing strengthens the energetic flow, increases sensitivity to intuitive guidance, and reduces emotional turbulence. 5. Balancing energy exchange. The twin flame cord is a conduit, but imbalance can occur if one person gives more energy than they receive or absorbs energy unconsciously. Strategies to restore balance. Protective boundaries. Visualize a soft light surrounding your aura. Permit energy from the cord to flow consciously, releasing excess or negative energy safely. Mutual healing intention. Mentally or verbally set intentions for balanced exchange, imagining energy flowing evenly to both souls. Energy recharge. After intense connection or emotional waves, recharge by spending time in nature, meditating, or engaging in joyful, creative activities. Balanced energy ensures the cord remains a channel of mutual growth, rather than a source of drain or dependency. 6. Chakra alignment and cord harmonization. The cord often connects heart, solar plexus, and third eye chakras, transmitting emotional, mental, and spiritual energy. Aligning these energy centers supports harmonized flow. Techniques. Heart chakra focus. Visualize a vibrant green or pink light in your heart, radiating through the cord, fostering unconditional love and compassion. Solar plexus strengthening. Strengthen personal power and boundaries by visualizing golden light at the solar plexus, balancing giving and receiving. Third eye activation. Enhance intuitive connection with the cord by focusing on the forehead area, imagining indigo light facilitating clarity and insight. Chakra alignment transforms chaotic energy into coherent, harmonious flow, allowing deeper resonance and spiritual growth. 7. Conscious cord activation. Rather than allowing the cord to operate passively, you can activate it consciously. Sit in meditation and visualize the cord as alive, flexible, and luminous. Set intentions for the qualities you want the cord to embody: love, clarity, compassion, patience, and spiritual growth. With each breath, send energy consciously, imagining the cord strengthening and harmonizing with both hearts. Conscious activation elevates the cord from a reactive channel into a co-creative tool for mutual spiritual evolution. 8. Releasing attachments and expectations. A key aspect of transforming the cord is releasing attachment to outcomes. The cord can become strained by longing, fear, or control. Expectation often blocks natural flow, creating tension and emotional turbulence. Practical steps. Affirmation. Repeat internally, I release control and trust the divine timing of this connection. Meditation. Focus on sending unconditional love without expectation of return or specific results. Reflection. Observe the difference between healthy care and obsessive attachment. Release allows the cord to operate freely, energetically, and harmoniously, rather than being burdened by emotional neediness. 9. Integrating lessons and growth. The cord is a mirror and teacher, reflecting personal patterns, growth opportunities, and karmic lessons. Reflect on repeated emotional triggers, synchronistic signs, and intuitive impressions. Journal insights and note shifts in energy or perspective. Integrate lessons into daily life to raise personal vibration and strengthen the cord's alignment. Integration transforms the cord from a source of challenge into a channel of wisdom, self-mastery, and spiritual empowerment. 10. Maintaining the cord's elevated vibration. Finally, sustaining the cord requires ongoing practice and mindfulness. Daily meditation, visualization, and energy work. Emotional self-care and conscious reflection. Observing synchronicities and responding to intuitive guidance. Maintaining healthy personal boundaries and energy hygiene. A well-maintained cord becomes a source of spiritual nourishment, telepathic clarity, emotional balance, and mutual growth for both twin flames. Conclusion. Transforming the cord into a source of love and growth. Healing, balancing, and transforming the twin flame energetic cord is not a one-time act. It is a continuous journey of awareness, reflection, and conscious co-creation. When approached mindfully, emotional turbulence becomes clarity and compassion. Energetic blocks are cleared and replaced with harmony. Telepathic sensitivity strengthens without overwhelm. Synchronistic signs become guides rather than mysteries. Through conscious engagement, the cord evolves into a channel of elevated vibration, unconditional love, and mutual spiritual awakening. Ultimately, the twin flame cord is not only a bridge between two souls, it is a mirror of your own growth, a teacher of patience and trust, and a pathway toward higher consciousness and spiritual fulfillment. Throughout this series, you've explored the intricate, transformative, and often challenging aspects of the twin flame energetic cord. You have discovered how it forms and strengthens, signs of its activation, emotional and spiritual challenges, synchronicities and guidance from the universe, techniques for healing, balancing, and elevating its vibration. Part 10 focuses on the culmination of the journey, union, integration, and the highest expression of the cord, revealing how it can become a source of profound spiritual awakening, unconditional love, and mutual empowerment. 1. Understanding union beyond physical presence. Union is often perceived as physical togetherness or romantic reconciliation. While these may occur, the highest expression of the cord transcends physical form. The energetic cord enables a deep soul resonance, independent of proximity. Union manifests as emotional equilibrium, spiritual clarity, and alignment of life purpose. Both souls feel connected, understood, and supported energetically, even when apart. True union is energetic, emotional, and spiritual, rather than limited to the physical realm. It is a state of coherent resonance, where love flows freely, effortlessly, and unconditionally. 2. Integration of individual growth. Before full union can be expressed, each twin flame must integrate personal growth, healing old traumas, emotional wounds, and limiting beliefs, establishing healthy boundaries and self-mastery, cultivating compassion, patience, and unconditional love for self and other. The cord mirrors unresolved issues. Integration ensures that energy flows without distortion, creating a pure, vibrant connection. Practical exercises include shadow work. Explore fears, attachment patterns, and unresolved emotional baggage. Meditation and reflection. Connect with inner wisdom and spiritual guidance. Self-love practices. affirmations, journaling, and acts of nurturing to strengthen personal vibration. Integration transforms the cord from a reactive mirror of wounds into a harmonized channel of conscious love. 3. Harmonizing energies for mutual alignment. The cord achieves its highest potential when both twin flames maintain emotional resonance, energetic balance, spiritual clarity, alignment with life purpose. Techniques for harmonization. 1. Daily cord meditation. Visualize the cord as luminous, flexible, and harmonized. Intend for energy to flow smoothly and equally between hearts. 2. Breath synchronization. If physically together, practice synchronized breathing, feeling the cord pulse with each inhale and exhale. 3. Mutual energy sending. From afar, send compassion, clarity, and supportive energy consciously through the cord. Harmonization transforms the cord into a living, conscious conduit, amplifying spiritual growth and connection. 4. Elevating the cord through conscious love. The highest expression of the cord is love that is conscious, unconditional, and transformative. Conscious love is present-focused, free from expectation, fear, or attachment. Unconditional love flows through the cord without dependence on outcomes. Transformative love inspires personal evolution, empathy, and spiritual awakening. Practical approach. Daily intention. Begin each day by mentally sending loving, harmonious energy through the cord. Visualization. Picture a radiant light flowing between hearts, expanding outward to encompass joy, compassion, and clarity. Affirmation. Through this cord, love flows freely, harmoniously, and for the highest good of both souls. By cultivating conscious love, the cord evolves into a powerful spiritual instrument, connecting not only hearts but also higher consciousness. 5. Telepathic and energetic mastery. At the peak of cord development, twin flames often experience advanced energetic and telepathic connection. Shared thoughts and insights. Mental impressions flow smoothly, without confusion or overload. Emotional resonance without attachment. Feelings are shared and mirrored, yet experienced consciously. Mutual healing and guidance. Energy flows to resolve blocks and support spiritual evolution. Mastery requires consistent practice. Grounding before energetic exchange. Maintaining clear boundaries while staying open to resonance. Observing and reflecting on impressions with discernment. Energetic mastery allows the cord to operate as a conscious, dynamic channel of growth, rather than a passive conduit. 6. Synchronizing life purpose and soul mission. The highest expression of the cord is aligned with the greater soul mission. Twin flames often feel a shared calling, whether in spiritual teaching, creative collaboration, or humanitarian service. The cord amplifies intuition, insight, and collaborative energy to manifest this purpose. Union becomes a vehicle for higher vibrational impact, benefiting not only the souls involved but also the collective. When the cord serves the greater purpose, it is no longer just a personal connection. It becomes a conduit of spiritual contribution to the world. 7. Deep spiritual intimacy. Spiritual intimacy is the core of ultimate twin flame union. Complete acceptance of self and other. Emotional transparency without fear of judgment. Energetic resonance that feels effortless and natural. Through the cord, twin flames experience profound empathy, telepathic understanding, and unconditional support. Practical exercises. Heart-to-heart meditation. Connect energetically through the heart, visualizing understanding and unconditional love. Mutual energy sending. Send healing, compassion, and clarity consciously through the cord. Reflection and gratitude. Acknowledge the connection, lessons, and spiritual growth facilitated by the cord. Spiritual intimacy elevates the cord beyond emotional attachment, fostering a sacred, conscious bond. 8. Integration with daily life. The highest expression of the cord is not an abstract or isolated experience. It integrates into daily reality. Decision-making guided by intuition and energetic resonance. Relationships and work influenced by clarity, compassion, and aligned energy. Emotional stability and self-mastery reflected in personal and professional interactions. Integration ensures that the cord enhances life, rather than complicates it, providing guidance, inspiration, and balance in all areas. 9. expansion into collective consciousness. At its peak, the twin flame cord radiates beyond the individual connection. Love, clarity, and harmony radiate outward, subtly influencing others. Intuitive insights can guide broader communities or social circles. The cord becomes a channel of higher consciousness, not just personal fulfillment. Through conscious mastery, twin flames can transform the energy of the cord into a beacon, contributing to collective awakening and universal love. 10. Living in the highest expression. The culmination of the twin flame journey through the cord is living consciously, lovingly, and aligned. Emotional waves are experienced consciously, without being overwhelmed. Energetic exchange is balanced, harmonious, and intentional. Synchronicities, intuition, and guidance are observed and acted upon consciously. Love flows unconditionally, elevating both souls and radiating outward. Living in this way transforms the cord from a mirror of challenge into a source of empowerment, spiritual insight, and sacred connection. The highest expression is not merely being together, but being fully aligned, integrated, and awake. A union of soul, energy, and consciousness. Conclusion. The twin flame cord as a spiritual instrument. The twin flame energetic cord is the bridge, mirror, and channel of soul connection. At its highest expression, it becomes a vibrant, harmonious conduit of love, clarity, and spiritual resonance. It facilitates mutual growth, healing, and awakening. It aligns personal evolution with shared purpose and universal harmony. It radiates energy that supports not only the souls involved, but the collective consciousness. Through conscious awareness, emotional mastery, and spiritual alignment, the cord transcends ordinary connection, becoming an instrument of divine resonance, guiding both twin flames to the highest expressions of love, unity, and consciousness. If you resonate with the twin flame journey and want to deepen your energetic connection, begin with daily meditation, emotional reflection, and conscious energy practices. Observe synchronicities, honor your growth, and approach the cord with love, patience, and awareness. Remember, the cord is alive, intelligent, and transformative, and your conscious participation unlocks its full potential. Embrace it, nurture it, and allow it to guide you to union, integration, and the ultimate expression of your soul's purpose.